啊。好，开始了。
The 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
With Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Aristotle, Dr. Shaquille O'Neal. This is Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Utah Jazz. Well, for Utah, they are hungry for a win here. Last season, they got swept by this team. 4 straight losses, something they haven't forgotten. And we've heard so many nicknames for Rudy Gobert already. I'm not going to recap them or ask which one you prefer, Shaq. But, Kenny, I will ask you if you think he's the best defensive player in the league right now.
What do you mean to go?
Kyrie的那个下一队可能还没确定呢，所以不晓得他到底要去哪一队。
For the hometown crowd here live in San Antonio, Texas. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin. We are nearly.
Well, the development of
Thanks, DA. The players who are part of that organization seem to want to stay in San Antonio. All right, ready to go? These early.
太小呀，还没确定啊，还没确定。
Season games just as impactful as ones down the stretch. You talked about that, but do you think there's a tendency to undervalue wins here?
这可能应该是尼克吧。
I think so. I think people saying they're peaking too much, but no matter what, you want to get wins under your belt. I mean, if you end up winning 50 games, you win them all early, you got to 50. You want to win every game as much as possible.
防住了。
And the 3 off target. The Utah Jazz, they come in off a loss to the Clippers.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. Those free throw woes can cost you.
Yeah, they really cost themselves there for sure. You have to make those shots. You just have to.
Oh, yeah.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Rodney Hood. Rudy Gobert is out there with Utah. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Ingles in at the 3 spot. And one thing Kobe Bryant said during his farewell tour last season, he felt that Pau Gasol was underappreciated by fans. You look at all that Gasol has accomplished, multiple All-Star appearances, and the things he's done as a winner on the floor with the Lakers in 2 championships. Kobe, Steve might be right.
Oh, yeah.
He's totally right. Reason why.
哪里杂音啊？杂音。
Gasol has been consistent, no drop off for him later in his career. And
这是你们业障啊，不是杂音啊。
That's what I love about Paul Gasol. Wherever he goes,
业障重啊。
at a high level.
Ingles kicks to Utah.
怎么说要好好做好事都不一样。
That's a 2 from Hood. Second shot opportunity. And the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
They finally hit one after missing 3 straight.
The Jazz shooting their first free throw of the game right now. A free throw drops for Gobert.
你的那个肩膀会不会感觉重重的？这是你们的那个业障。
Force of nature defensively. Go gadget arms is developing a shot also around the rim.
Irving kicks to Gasol. Spurs working the ball around.
太好玩。
And they will call over the back on the play.
Yeah, he was boxed out and tried to get the rebound the only way he could.
Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And so just over a minute and a half played. And here's Udo. The dish to Hood. Gobert with a screen on Green. Off the pick. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. And Gobert may be the most impactful player of the 2013 draft class. Steve, he was taken 27th. How in the world did he slip that far?
Well, in workouts, you really can't see his value, but put him out on the floor with his length and size and the impact he has defensively, you can't send him in workouts. You have to see him play in games.
For Utah, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Udo. Some solid defense from Gasol.
刚刚为什么打 Rubio 竟然没打进
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
And they need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Good.
Gotta love
还没啦，还没要去马刺啊。
And because of that effort, he comes
这
up
可能
with
是
a
尼
put
克
back on the
吧。
offensive rebound.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes
有点不
play.
起啊。
Gobert dishes to Ingles.
Whoa.
Knocked loose. Inside. Here's Udo. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
It's something they better correct quickly because he'll start running wild if they don't defend him any tougher than that.
Outside Irving. Right side Green. From 12 feet out. Gobert pulls it in.
卡住了，
We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that
把个
clock
战术
to
都
do
卡
so.
掉了。
Doesn't go for him. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. The kick out to Irving.
Irving，
That's
好
good,
球。
and it's Leonard with the assist. Irving's got his first points of the game.
The thing about Kyrie, he has great natural balance when setting up for the jumper.
德国进攻。
Here's Rubio. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Gobert, the screen. That's a 2 from Hood. And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And taking a look at the Jazz performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Anytime you can get to the rim consistently early in the game, it allows you to get into a good rhythm offensively.
Seeing a couple go through the basket at the start of the game can be a huge confidence booster.
考完那个
Timeless
第
Parker
4号
and Manu are the 1 and the 2. Rudy Gay is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Lee in
Oh,
a
Daily.
It's the San Antonio foul. And here are the Jazz now. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Johnson against Leonard. Here's Mitchell. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee.
拿拿。
And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here.
And let's take a look now at Kawhi Leonard's numbers. He's coming off an excellent season. 3rd in three-point field goal percentage, 11th in free throw percentage. And he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
Johnson kicks to Favors. Johnson, the pass to Favors. See with the ball.
Oh, 好球。
It's out of bounds. They are
球捡不
saying
起啊。
it was last touch by Lee. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Favors with the screen. Burks. So often there are always interesting stories for every NBA player, Smitty, as to how they got involved in the sport. How did you begin playing basketball?
You know, my dad built a basketball court in the backyard, and that's the way I first started playing.
How old were you?
I was probably about 7 or 8, but then there was this guy that went to my high school that everybody talked about. I got a chance to be around him. Spencer Haywood really influenced me. One of the greats in the city of Detroit and one of the greats.
电脑卡位真的卡得很，真的卡得100%啊！
Yeah, because you got a chance to talk to a pro, and then I think you got.
他每一个人几乎都有卡位，你知道吗？
But they were from my area. Was George Gervin and Magic Johnson. You know, Kevin, they used to call me Irving Gervin.
哦，要要，我的这个跑到这里来。
No better nickname, huh?
Not at all.
That's
you
the best.
Pass it and can shoot it.
Oh, that's terrific. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Utah Jazz is one of the up-and-coming teams in the West, and it was a system-wide commitment to young players. The younger teams tend to struggle, but head coach Quinn Snyder said he's committed to letting players learn from their mistakes. He said it may be painful at times, but that's how we get better. And a lot of just through experience.
They're catching on quickly, thanks, D.A.
Outstanding job looking for his teammate and connecting with him with a flawless pass.
Lee kicks to Parker. Outside Leonard.
Leonard.
That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Leonard's got the lead up to 4 now for the Spurs. Here's Mitchell, covered by Parker, and it's Mitchell missing.
He kind of went through the motions on that last attempt. Be aggressive. Attack.
好球，连续拿6分呢。
Play a huge lineup with their shortest player Exum, standing 6'6".
这个垫步蛮好用，只是前面不要有人就好。
Steve, how does their size
反正撞到顶墙。
So it can be a nightmare because you have guys with length, height, they can deflect shots, and they're
有3方会谈的哈，3方交易，看他去哪一队。
Multiple defenders that can switch and play multiple positions.
Well, Marcus Aldridge, he's checked in for the Spurs.
太阳队好像也可以。
comes in for Parker.
把手，
Rubio's checked in. Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Gasol comes in for David Lee, and Irving subbed in for Manu Ginobili. Utah also making some changes. Gobert checked in for Johnson. Joe Ingles comes in for Cephalosha, and Hood subbed in for Mitchell. Udo's checked in for the Jazz.
因为长传那个没办法守啊，
And he
守不
makes
住
both
啊
free throws.
除非你后面还有人。基本上你后面你应该看不到后面的人嘛，因为已经被视线被挡住了，所以基本上没办法守。
Outside Aldridge. Irving with a clean
Irving
hits it from 3-point range. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Wow, the shot mechanics of Kyrie, extremely consistent from range.
Rubio dishes to Gobert.
球都超一半而已。
Outside Hood. 6 to shoot. Pass to Udo. But they'll get another chance. And they turn over the second buzzer. Shot clock violation. Green, he's checked in for San Antonio.
这直接常常前场的话，很早就有了，一直不改啊。
20 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
这个都把我们当白痴，知道吗
Now here's Mills.
但是他认为说没有人玩这个视角。
Outside Green. Gasol kicks to Green. Back to Gasol.
直接投了，来不及。进啊！他可能以为大家都是用2K 视角吧，所以他也不去管你。一切大部分的人，真的60%、70%的人，70%吧，应该都是用2K 视角。
And that does it for the first half of play. It's the Spurs ending the second quarter.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Coach Quinn Snyder. Quinn, what concerns you most about the first half?
Well, I think the tempo is in their favor right now. They're fast and they're getting up and down the floor, so they're running out in transition.
Got to beat them to the punch. Thanks very much, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Also to take a look back at the first half of basketball. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. In the second quarter, they turned on the afterburner, making a big charge to jump ahead and build a 9-point lead for themselves. Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
Well, the offense is running on all cylinders. Guys are focused, executing, not playing outside of themselves. That's why they're shooting percentage so high. See it up there, Ernie, in the stratosphere. Anyway, they're mixing things up, which keeps the defense scrambling.
Kenny, what do you have to say about the Jazz?
Well, I think their problem is rebounding, Ernie. You know, when you're trying to come back in a game, every possession counts because each possession can turn into points, and you need to cut that deficit quickly.
That, sadly, wraps up the halftime show. The third quarter set to begin in just a few. We'll see you right here, though, after the game, so you have that to look forward to.
Rebounding, you know, when you're trying to come back in a game, every possession counts because each possession can turn into points, and you need to cut that deficit quickly.
A time-lapse view of the Friendship Torch and all the activity around it as we take you back here to downtown San Antonio. And now the third quarter. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half. Defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
He has been relentless so far in this game. It really is going to have to be a total team effort to try to slow him down.
Here's Irving. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Ricky Rubio, Udo out there with Gobert. Then it's Rodney Hood. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. And sends Kyrie Irving to the free throw line. Udo picks one up. And Kyrie Irving, one of the most talented scorers, certainly, Smitty, in the NBA, but he feels the pressure, I think, to try to tighten the screws in his game defensively.
You don't get many nights off defensively at the point guard position in today's NBA. That position is very deep. No excuses, though. To be great, you've got to get it done at both ends.
And despite advances in defensive strategy last season, teams got even more efficient, Steve, offensively. You were a very efficient scorer.
You know what I like is when you play with a great team, Kevin, you take better shots, and you feel good. They have this saying now, good to great. What that means is I have a good contested shot, but I'm going to kick it to you, Kevin, because you have a wide open shot. That's what I love about the way the game is played right now.
That's the way the Spurs play. There's a good shot, and there's a better shot.
Spurs, Warriors, a lot of teams are starting to play that way.
That extra pass.
Yes.
Rubio, the pass to Udo. Right side Hood. Almost, but it rolls out.
To me, that's just a loss of focus. He was wide open from one of his favorite spots.
Green dishes to Irving. Leonard kicks to Gasol. They kick it out to Green. 5 on the shot. Good, and the assist goes. Green's got his first bucket of the game.
最近没有过圣洁史之外没有在玩。
Coach Snyder's one of those guys, you know, a lot of guys have the X and O's mindset as a coach. He has an analytical mind, the intellect for the game, and he has a great demeanor on that sideline for the Utah Jazz.
Well, Coach Snyder, the former coach at the University of Missouri, who is really on a rocket ride to the top, has learned a lot of growing experience from the various stops he's made in his career.
He thought about quitting coaching for good. Now holds one of the top 30 coaching jobs in the game of basketball. He got a second chance.
K18还没出啊。
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. David Lee checked in for Gasol. Gay comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Daniel Green. And Parker subbed in for Irving. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. Derek Favors checked in for Gobert. Johnson comes in for Utah. Thabo Sefolosha has checked in for Joe Ingles. And it's Mitchell in for Hood. Rubio the pass to Johnson. Back to Rubio. Parker with the steal. The feed now to Lee. Off on the left.
What I like there, fantastic defensive rotation. Just suffocated him at the point of attack.
Offensive rebound. The basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
That's the shot they were looking for. After 3 straight misses coming out of the break, let's see if that sparks a rally.
The Jazz have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. Free throw good, Sefolosha. Spurs leading by 10. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Aldridge is scrambling. Here's Ginobili. And here we can check out the breakdown of rebounds tonight between the front court and the back court for the Spurs.
And their big men are getting the majority of the rebounds. You like all 5 guys boxing out and getting on the glass, but at the end of the day, that's their role to control the board.
And he makes the first. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kawhi Leonard is a low-key superstar. He doesn't have 5 words to say to anybody. He said recently, I'm not one of the guys in it for the fame. I'm here so I can take care of my family. Love the game of basketball, and as long as I can keep playing and try to get some more championships with the organization, I'll be happy. And that makes him a perfect fit with this franchise, Kevin.
All about the game, D.A. Thanks. Sefolosha kicks to Rubio. He gets Rubio's got 4 points this quarter.
The defense is pretty much helpless once he finds breathing room to get to the basket.
那教学的话，之前都有教学过，所以都不再。
Aldridge is screen. There's 1:26 left here in the third quarter. And stolen by Ricky Rubio.
球掉了。
Joe Johnson on the wing.
Johnson
lets it go from 11, and that one hits the guy. Spurs leading by 10. Here's
绕过去，好球，吞花了。
He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And what strength there by Parker. He's able to take the hit and still drain the shot in the process. He is just a remarkable athlete with tremendous finishing ability.
Mills, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And Utah with a change here too. Alec Burks checked in for Thabo Sefolosha.
And after battling a hamstring injury a couple seasons ago, Tony Parker is stepping up his physical maintenance and preparation. More stretching and warming up games, more recovery afterwards. He's doing what it takes to stay healthy.
Mills dishes to Parker. Outside Aldridge. Screen by Parker. And here's Mills for 3. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Mills has got the lead up to 13 now for San Antonio. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Johnson from outside. Another miss by Johnson. Spurs have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Aldridge. God damn. Game.
他刚欧局跟没人守，中距离竟然没进。
It's his first trip to the line.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago, pretty steady when he's at the line.
The first free throw is.
我玩棒球啊，频道上面有棒球，可以看一下。 甚至连生涯模式的棒球生涯模式都有玩，进去自己看一下。足球我也会玩啊，要说棒球。对，我有玩过王柏荣生涯模式的 MLB 的秀17啊，频道上面都有存档，自己去看一下。这个游戏什么 Steam 上面有，或者 PS4 或者是主管的卖场都有。三节结束6比11。没有，还没有确定啊。
Everybody keep shooting the ball, all right?
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. There are a lot of great coaches known for their defensive prowess. You have your pick for the best defensive coaches in the NBA right now.
Greg Popovich does a nice job. Rick Carlisle comes to mind. These guys just does a nice job of being able to change their defensive philosophy throughout the course of the game. Doc Rivers also come to mind, being able to.
到时候王柏荣啊，那就去看一下吧。MLB 的秀17，王柏荣生涯模式。
We got Kawhi Leonard, Kyrie Irving is out there with Mills, and it's Green, and it's Gasol, and at the 5 spot. That's the San Antonio 5.
你的不是很像啊，就是很比较像。是最后的结果哎，是蛮好玩的。
Mitchell kicks to Udo. The pass to Ingles. Gobert the screen. Lock at 6. And Gasol comes to help. And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That's his 3rd foul of the game. San Antonio making a switch here. Aldridge is checked in. And Utah also making a switch. Rubio's checked in.
Who? Rubio.
He feeds it to Gobert. Tipped away. Pass to Ingles. And downtown. A rebound by the Spurs. Aldridge has got his 3rd rebound on the night.
It's a plus.
Oh, Joe Carolina.
For them in rebounding after that one.
NBA 的秀要钱啊。跟你说啊，免钱的最贵啦。但现在野权也很贵。但是 MLB 的秀17只有 PS4 有。
Yeah, just frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
They should consider trying to get closer to the basket. Right now, the shots they are attempting are just clanking off the basket.
And Utah making a change here.
那个林志胜比较像啊 ，What？
The backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Yeah, but just the second turnover of the game. I mean, overall, pretty meticulous offensively.
其实我觉得林志胜打击姿势跟那个跑点呢最像。
Outside favors.
Favors.
That's in. Coming off an assist from Rubio.
The D can be right in the favors, but it does not affect them in the slightest. A motivated player who is very effective close to the basket.
最近不是有在比赛？对，我这奇怪一堆人在那边滑手机。
Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Here's Irving.
Irving. 看没喷进去。
Tell you what, the defense got lucky there because you know he can hit it from mid-range.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his 1st foul of the game. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
还没确定啊。
Outside Hood. Rubio outside.
Rubio.
Dishes it to Favors. Hood, the pass to Rubio. He can't hit that time. And the Spurs going the other way now. Parker with it. Now guarded by Hood. Parker dishes to Gay.
Pretty Gay.
There's 1:38 left in the
4th. 哦，这个太远了。
Almost no chance of that shot.
真哎呀
And that play, you gotta trust your teammates. Instead of forcing that one, just pass it.
QJB 最像，因为它里面本来就有内建的，内建他的脸，他脸看久也会衰。
And it's Hood again missing.
And he's really having all problems with his jumper right now.
And if you're the defense, you probably should sag off him right now because he's not knocking down anything.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge.
QJB 那个也蛮好笑的，我拢敢用西洋国，好好笑。
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll mark their 4th win of the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge. And we've come to expect nothing less from one of the league's elite players, but another tour de force for Leonard.
There was some vitality to his game tonight. No let up at either end of the floor. Totally relentless. And that effort was contagious. It's what inspired them to this win here.
Ball's knocked loose. And Rubio kicks to Favors.
That's how long they got.
He dishes it to Hood. Here's the 3. And the Jazz, another 3.
对啊，在大幅落后的时候才开始进球，开始作弊。
5 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
应该有70%-80%应该会离队吧。
And so it's San Antonio with the win.
他都这样放话了，怎么可能不离队？
It seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any.
Thanks very much, pal. Congrats on the win. Big performance defensively.
QJB
How important is that to your success?
对，就讨厌，单纯讨厌而已。
Defense got to be always our motor.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you so much, Kevin. And with this one in the books, we're ready to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
Incredible shooting efficiency. He made over 60% from the field. 60, Ernie. I don't care what position you play. You're hitting 60%. That's a huge factor.
There's a very short list of the league's best player, and Kawhi Sugar K Leonard name should be on it. Defensively, oh yeah, you heard it here first. He's the top guy. And offensively, guess what? Ding, ding, ding. Flash, he's right up there too. I'm really happy to see how far he's come. Love watching him dominate a game like this one.
就是说现在还是 OK 啊，现在讲也是 OK 啊，因为球季还没开始。
That's gonna do it for.
如果早一点讲的话，早一点讲，也许灰狼队那边还可以做一个协商。就 T 现在已经到灰狼队了，有点晚讲了。 又是对爵士啊！穿另外一套衣服。
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
Welcome, NBA fans, and you know who you are. Ernie Johnson here with you again, along with Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, for what is still a very new, a very fresh NBA season. And coming right up, we'll see the Utah Jazz playing against the San Antonio Spurs. Checking out the Spurs, the game tonight marks their 2nd of 4 meetings they will play this season, and they come into this one feeling pretty good after winning the last time they met. And we have 2 of the best.
这区真的挤了太多人，太多明星了。
Well, the weekend has officially begun.
太多人啦
And we welcome you to the. Now let's get it. Thank you, David. And so much can change between now and the end of the season. Brent, have you ever had seasons that started poorly but ended much better, or vice versa?
Well, there's no question that as you get deeper into the season, a lot of things can change. Injury can disrupt that process. And then the trade deadline can always be really interesting, Kevin, with new moves and new personnel coming in, and that can shift the mentality of a ball club. So, got to stick with it mentally, continue to do your job. Stick with the process, Kevin.
戈贝尔跑到前场要去防守了，速度有没有那么快呀？干作弊也太严重了吧！干。
And it's Irving at the point guard position.
有没有去抄球
？Love to see him thread the needle with that bounce pass there.
这家还蛮型好小耶。
Irving with it. To the paint. Here's Aldridge. And that one goes long. Utah with the ball. Want to keep it rolling here.
刚刚偷跑传到前场，球掉了，结果看到国贝尔竟然在前场，在前场要准备来回防。是哪一队的球迷啊？98年爵士队的球迷。
They weren't giving up any easy buckets inside. It was quite a display of interior defense.
There's the lob to Aldridge.
Almost impossible to contain Aldridge on the pick and roll as long as he makes that separation happen.
多时间直播没有啊？通常都是1到5的晚上，礼拜六、礼拜天应该都休嘛，还有时间的。我的本业当然不是这个啦。
Gobert the screen. Good. Rebound, San Antonio. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
And the way they attacked the basketball was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, the point's not hard to come by for them, that's for sure. I'd have surrendered too if I was trying to defend against that potent attack.
Here is Udo. Aldridge.
当晚应该也不会介意啊，有时候少了几个副手会比较麻烦一点。
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand.
老师，我来一个3分吧。哎呀，可惜。
Pass just has to be better.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Yeah, awesome job right there of closing out on the shooter to contest.
Ingles
may have made him adjust that just a bit.
Ingles dishes to Rubio. And it's
从后面盖。
There's that length and anticipation. Hard to get the ball over Aldridge in that scenario.
A different look for Utah. Derek Favors checked in for Gobert. Johnson comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Mitchell in for Rodney Hood. Then for the Spurs, Rudy Gay's checked in for Gasol. Ginobili comes in for Green. And Parker subbed in for Irving.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
不一定哦，现在很多，哎呀，现在很多年轻人的话，甚至几千人也在当本业，真的不骗你啊！我靠，真的没骗你啊！现在很多年轻人有那个实况的梦，所以有时候他可能是几千个人在退区啊 ，YouTube 应该比较少，退区里面。 可以看到有些几千个也是在开啊，他也没有去找工作，你知道吗？很多啊。
Well, over a decade in the NBA, Joe Johnson, one of the most effortless scorers in the game. With his size, his skill, he is so tough to slow down. That's an efficient trip down the floor for them, able to finish in tight.
然后就是要开实况，然后现在好像也不知道跑去哪里，就没看到人。
And Lee pulls it down. Spurs trail by 6. And here's Leonard from 3.
好 ，Leonard， 好球。
Long-range jumper. Leonard's got himself on the board.
记得之前实况的时候就讨论过这个问题。
Just a little, Kawhi recognizes it, pulls up for the easy one.
Johnson the screen.
可能大家看到统神那些赚那么爽，也想参一咖吧。 就没想到，没办法，这个是宰门。当然，如果说你有懒觉的话，那难度就更大了。没有懒觉露个奶，应该也是有机会啊。哎呀，没有垫进去。
Well, the D wasn't awful, but it wasn't stifling either. He really should have made that shot.
Kicks to Johnson.
有懒觉的话，你可能要有一些特质，人家才会看你的台。
Here's Favors, got it off in time, but it's no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far.
这不是辛苦的问题啊！这个当职业真是有点搞笑，没有去找工作，浪费生命。而且我记得我认识那个人是男的。 Pizza Boy， 直 实况的 M 型化应该比印度的那个贫富差距还要严重吧。主要是在金字塔顶端的那些人，其实都是一伙的。懂我什么叫一伙的吗？东引大卫狼啊，是这样子讲。所以要进这个窄门很难，除非金字塔顶端的那些人肯带你们去进这个圈子，不然很难。我怎么会这样守啊？防住了，防住了。
And Lee pulls it down.
Really excellent defense there. They know he's capable of knocking it down from the outside, and they could not have played him better. And really, no one trying to run him off that.
没有想当实况主，只是说想分享一下游戏的心得而已。包括篮球的，是运动游戏而已。
They do have an identity, and the one area that's been constant for them is defense. Number one in the league a couple seasons ago. Last year, near the top as well.
平常也喜欢玩游戏跟运动嘛。靠腰啊，想扎气啊！
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kyrie Irving is an elite offensive player at his position, but he's trying to improve.
对啊，就是那一群人在操控啊。
He said, "I was always."
会滚的人底下咧迄落。
Get tired of it after a while. It's all about effort.
好，我球三分。
Kevin, we know that point guard is.
对，如果非我族类啊，是进不了那个金字塔顶端的人，除非真的是从上面窜上来，不然都很难。
They don't get many nights off. Absolutely not. Thanks, DA. Hood dishes to Favors. Pass to Burks.
怎么会这样罚
That's a 2 from Hood. Falls. He's now made 2 of 4. And you know, an interesting
PS4 加上 NBA 2K17 的话，差不多12980应该就买，不到13000就弄得出来。
And Kevin, the problem is as solid as they've been defensively, that's how they are offensively in terms of just scoring the basketball. They've been hanging around the bottom of the league in that category for a while.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Gasol against Gobert. Out to Hood. Shot from the wing. No good that time. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Last time they San Antonio.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, offensively, they got all the momentum behind them, got the D on the road, and they just kept throwing haymakers.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
那现在有时候你去退取去看哦，退取啊，一堆你的，那边弄奶啊，或者是写一些很模棱两可的字啊，就是说干爹可以进赖群。 他就是用这种色的东西去吸引你去订阅他。那其实你订阅你加赖群，你也不能干嘛，你也干不了啊。如果说斗内可以干，那我也要斗内啊。那这是妈一定干不到的啦，白花钱去斗内要干嘛？还不如去外面喝茶比较快。我只有买 PS4 而已啊 ，S81 还没买，因为我想要在 2K18 的话，想要买 S81 版。别订阅。
Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Irving up top, covered by Rubio.
Irving.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
最近退群哦。
Here's Rubio.
如果你是住在台湾的哦，你可以切换一下那你的国家。你切到台湾哈，按到都是这些人在漏奶，但是你按到其他国家是不会有这种状况的。人家是真的是在玩游戏。 要搞退去变成像斗鱼啊那种，那个这些人都被这些人污染到了。让阿东啊的拢认真在生游戏，啊，其实台湾就在漏奶。
And Rubio kicks to Johnson. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Rubio.
And Joe Johnson unselfish with that play. You can call his number just about any time, but turning down a good shot for a great one, good on you, Joe.
On its way from Irving for 2.
Oh, 好球
He simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just beats the buzzer.
Yep, kept his composure with the clock running down, flat out drilled it.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Spurs out in front. They're up by 4.
现在退席就是什么？那个干爹可以进赖群啊，进 bench。还有什么见面会什么？改得起援交哦，你啊！哦，游戏搞得他妈跟援交一样。那个就是不想卖身体的援交啊，这个比援交还要过分，你知道？人家援交至少要花体力，你知道吗？酒店酒店妹要喝酒，要social。要陪人家打牌干嘛？抽烟的。那援交妹要付出自己的身体，那这实况根本就没干嘛。人家让酒店妹赚这么辛苦赚钱干嘛？妈喝酒店妹很辛苦啊，要喝酒要抽烟呢。对身体的损伤是相当大的。
They found their rhythm in the second quarter and have to be feeling good here at the break, holding on.
对啊，只签女的，因为他们知道说只有女的大家才会看，男的基本上很少。所以他们摩擦的那些人呢，都是女的。如果我是老板，我也会签，我也只签女的而已。不过真的很有特色啦。
Giving up a lot of open looks, a lot of easy points. They're allowing a crazy high shooting percentage, 60% and up. Time to step it up quick.
我是不晓得他们公司这样有没有赚到钱，我也不干我的事。
That is going to wrap up our halftime report.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting now. And we're seeing less post play now than we have in the past. But big men, Brent, who know when and where to cut to the rim, still finding plenty of opportunities to score.
Well, I think about a guy like Ed Davis in Portland, who's a great slasher.
Good example.
Long arms, in the right spot at the right time. Cleaning up misses from perimeter players who are coming in and trying attempts around the basket. The idea, Kevin, is simply this. If you play with a guy with a back to the basket and he's not drawing double teams, what he's doing for you is getting in the way.
What?
And so coaches have moved off the post-up game in the league.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Leonard and Aldridge, the 2 stars at the 3 and the 4. Kyrie Irving is out there with Green, and it's Gasol at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Back to Irving. Assist goes to Gasol. And that's now 6 points for.
而且有些女的实况最好笑的是什么东西，你知道吗？她明明就是我在玩 LOL， 那可是她把那个镜头放在她的视讯上面，真北啊！我靠腰啊！哇，好险
！Spurs leading by 4. Out left to the wing. Here's Aldridge.
哦对，哎呀，被狗贝尔打到我。
Ingles passes to Gobert. Chalk up 2 there.
老师，我为什么会骂苦啊？他突然间骂苦哎。
And you look back, the Spurs, one of the very first teams to really scout the globe and Brent bring in.
对，这怎么会骂苦啊？
Well, it's also interesting, Kevin, that the trend continues. Even last year in the 2016 draft, in the first round, we saw a lot of international players being snatched up as building blocks for franchises moving forward. But the Spurs always have been successful at finding some hidden gems, and their general manager deserves a lot of credit for it.
And Rubio kicks to Gobert. the dish to the inside. Here's Udo. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Spurs have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming up with the break.
He could not have been any more wide open, guys. Wow, I bet he nails that next time he gets a clean look.
Rubio
这谁啊？还是没捡起来啊？怎么地板那么滑？
For the lead, and that's good. Rodney Hood for 3. Hood's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
And San Antonio calls the first.
这Irving在马刺哦，只是先模拟一下他会去马刺的状况而已。不过比较有可能应该是会去尼克。
And they've done a great job of drafting. Many of the main pieces of the puzzle seem to be in place. The next step for me is, will one of these young core players emerge as a superstar?
Here's what Utah is going with right now. Derek Favors checked in for Rudy Gobert. Johnson
8秒了没？哎，还没8秒。
And it's Mitchell in for Hood.
有好几次我真的把队长守到8秒。
Off the pick. No good off the back of the rim.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, you want your guys to attack with confidence, but that's just a bad look.
Leonard inside. Udo's there. And it's Leonard missing.
He's certainly a threat to opportunities with some style and flair, but the defense did a simply outstanding job preventing that from happening.
Clocking game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Out left to the wing. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Got one on Parker. The Jazz have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Free throw drops for Mitchell.
还没啦，这有可能而已啊。这有可能应该是尼克。
And Mitchell drops them both. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. And here is Parker. Ginobili outside for the 3.
尾图3分。
No good.
没。 你先订阅啊，雷搞。大河恋不是以前那个日本的那个时代剧吗？什么叫大河恋？好，第4节开始。
Rodney Hood out there with Mitchell. Then there's Favors. Then there's Johnson. And it's Ingles in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Takes a 3.
我看林老师哎呦
Ingles has got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Jazz.
Really in a good
我
position.
皇表示
不要啊 Aldridge sets up the pick now for Irving. Aldridge up on top. All sorts.
我这里来一个
Leonard.
好球卡外内了。
Well, we've seen that movie a few times.
不要乱打，因为
Easy bucket.
比赛快结束了。
Here's Mitchell.
Mitchell.
Favors with the screen. Mitchell kicks.
来啊！看你哪！
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion.
看尼克队尽量不要把 KP 换出去的状况之下换到 Irving 吧，应该是可以的。不过想还想要 KP 也得赛。
Ingles has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, nothing too fancy.
哇，頭盔我第一試啊！
When they need to make every possession count.
Gasol a screen on Hood, and Derek Favors picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
The Jazz making a switch here. Udo's checked in. Daniel Green, he's checked in for the Spurs. Gasol setting the pick for Irving. Outside Gasol.
好球，搞错！啊，2分球啊！
And I really like to see Gasol go up with the shot immediately.
有些东西都是废卖品，硬要把它拿上来，都交易。
Gobert the screen. Got a piece of it.
好球
Stolen by Gay. For the finish. And Green.
好球，点滚！ 甜瓜想要去火箭啊，可是现在还谈不拢。
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, he picked up the ball clean. He has a sneaky court awareness that
you
have to be careful around by the time results in the steal.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. On the wing, Irving. Aldridge's screen. 6 to shoot. To take the lead.
哎呀，不能投3分啊！这3分还不够准啊！
This is one of those slumps that you just probably want to shoot your way out of.
Here's Gobert. Second shot opportunity.
好球，火锅。
And really, Gasol does an incredible job.
Irving， 好球，3分打。
Fantastic move right there. Just that quick little reverse layup.
直接做一个收手垫步啊，所以用左手一个上。
Ricky Rubio checked in for Mitchell.
He really relishes these moments, and he loves those pressure situations.
35比32。Only who?
Now here's Hood. They set the pick.
What?
It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Clearly a foul.
这一套球衣好像是军人节在穿的，我不晓得他军人节是几月几号啊？不过美国也有军人节。但是圣地亚哥 MLB 的圣地亚哥教士队，好像现在美国中央大联盟在军人节的时候都会穿迷彩的。还有圣地亚哥教士队，因为靠近美国海军陆战队的训练基地，所以他们也有一套迷彩的球衣。有，把中一的。
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
Irving kicks to Green.
Green.
Back to Irving.
Irving. 有传枪啊！利比的我主啊！看，我要切到另外一个球员都不给我切啊！看。高射的队伍，好球！
That's why Gasol's teammates trust him. His ability to hit these shots time and time again is what makes him such a special player.
Kawhi Leonard is checked in for the Spurs. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on.
那基本上美国的军人的话，在美国地位其实蛮高的啊。 因为毕竟人家真的是要在，哎呦，3分球。
Now I know he isn't the world's greatest three-point marksman, but the defense has to show some respect.
Irving passes to Leonard. Back to Irving.
好球，Kyrie.
That was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need.
我觉得其实跟喇叭战是很好的，通常他们都会一起去玩，跟他们的妻子啊、小孩。喇叭战跟吨位应该是最好的吧？跟 Chris Bosh。
Challenge is to get that good look, preferably the guy with the hottest hand.
20 seconds left.
最后进攻啊！哎呦
！Good with it, takes the 3. San Antonio calls timeout. They lead by 1. 11 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Here's Irving. And an intentional foul.
他为什么要故意犯规啊？哦，他多1分哦。我还以为是平手哎。看错了。 应该是说老板尼克队老板大老板应该本来就很想把 Anthony 给弄掉了，就禅师在嘛，比较不方便。再把他炒鱿鱼之后，当然就 OK 了，想干嘛就干嘛。刚刚看错比数，我以为是平手。
I'm not so sure. There's not a whole lot of.
哇，Rubio 这强，好小啊！太小了 ，Rubio 这么强，灰狼队都不会把他弄出去。
And so it's San Antonio with it. Over in the corner, Green for the win. Oh, it's off the mark. And we're going to overtime. Well, if you love great competition and neck and neck,
有那个三分球真的是太北蓝了吧
！Overtime number one, getting going right now. And it's going to
一看就知道是作弊啊，因为Rubio 数值三分球没那么高。
Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. On the floor for San Antonio, the defensive duo of Green and Leonard make up the perimeter.
电脑想作弊，你也拦不了他呀！啊靠
！Irving and Rubio kicks to Gobert. Ingles in the corner.
啊，漏了。
A rebound by the Spurs.
Shocking he blew that opportunity, guys. 9 times out of 10, that is an easy make.
Aldridge with a screen on Rubio. Irving passes to Leonard. He kicks to Gasol. From 11 feet away.
哦呦，这个球对面打板。
Gasol's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
And Gasol is someone you turn to in these situations. Need a big basket.
他捞出来。
Gobert the screen. Hood kicks to Rubio.
看，差没丢。
Back to Hood. Front pass the
假掉。看啊，是。
Passes to Gobert. The Jazz working the ball.
大家玩乒乓球，传来传去。
Favors with the screen.
布雷要捞出来。
Rubio dishes to Hood. Ingles kicks to Gobert. Kicks it out to Rubio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. That shot, no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Irving kicks to Green. From outside the arc. The Spurs. Poke loose. Outside Gasol. He feeds it to Irving. Aldridge with a screen on Rubio. Irving kicks to Gasol. Nobody near Leonard. Utah calls timeout.
For the
win. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall.
有玩过 Rose 吗？没有哎。
Gonna have a second overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Salt Lake City. And with another overtime period here, we've got more terrific basketball coming your way right now.
这 Rose 速度还蛮快的啊，应该蛮好用的。
So it's the Jazz now. Gobert with a screen on Green. Hood, the pass to Udo. Dishes it to Ingles. Hood for 3. A rebound by Gasol.
看，没办法偷跑。
3 rebounds now in this one. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
这个游戏都没办法快攻啊。
Really the
我都逃照，这杜维米都逃照啊！这距离也不会很远啊，为什么没办法传成功？不。
Shoots from 14, Udo, and he drops on the way up off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Nice unselfish dish there, right where his teammate could do something with it.
Leonard on the wing. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Leonard.
And we all know what a tough cover Kawhi has become. The defender got caught in a bad position.
谁跟骑士签约？还没确定，不是跟公路比较有机会吗？ 要看Irving到底会不会走啊？打过去，现在1分钟1分11秒。又来又来，唉，变成那种电招了。
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
Bắt đầu đây.
Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
And here is Irving. Right side Leonard. Once again, marked by San Antonio.
犯规嘛？哎，不用啊。对，还有时间。
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Wow, I tell you what, those free throws will give them some much breathing room. 2-possession game now.
And San Antonio has possession.
在防守。
Irving gets to Gasol.
在防住。
And a miss there on the triple.
Oh, that's a tough 3-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Yeah, awesome job right there of closing out on the shooter to contest. They have made him adjust.
不用犯规吧？
So they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And those attempts right now at the charity stripe are helping them pull away.
Green kicks to Leonard.
电脑一个莫名其妙的身份给打败了。
Dishes to Gasol. Nobody near Irving. Good. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, you see how difficult he makes it on anyone that's going to try to guard him. Just an offensive dominant player.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. 15 seconds left in the second.
这样有可能有人要啊 ，TT 应该就比较少。TT 真的好贵哦。
And here's Green outside. The Spurs rebound, moves back up, connects.
And really, Gasol just never stops attacking the boards, just utterly relentless at pounding the glass.
他被电脑作弊做掉的啊！看一下他的数值，75而已耶，刚刚可以扣8这 B 了，太瞎。太故意别加 B。
could be daggers. That trip to the line puts this one out of reach.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
电脑在关键时刻能力值差不多加10了，所以他75嘛，实际上应该是有85，他那个最后的8是 B 的。还有机会哦！啊，没进了就没。
Just to give them a chance.
And that's an intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
卢比哦，这不准，应该是外线吧？
Team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And so it's Utah with the
电脑干做掉了。
Post-game show.
Hey everybody, Ernie Johnson, Ricky Rubio. What are your thoughts, Shaq?
Oh, sure.
He shot lights out from the floor, and not by accident. The job he did, the fire open shot, high percentage look,
And that is a wrap.
最好是 Rubio 有这么好的成绩啊！会输很正常，看电脑要不要表你而已啊。好，早上先到这边好了。 可能下午再继续啊。那Irving的话，到底最后会落归何处不晓得。那现在已经开始在协商了，三方交易，有可能会在撤队吧。然后看卡摩安芬尼会不会到骑士，Kyrie也有可能会到太阳队啊。 尼克、太阳都有可能。好，我们下午见啦，拜拜。那个订阅的记得按个订阅啊。好，拜拜。